Nobody in the world has ever made more money with poor management. Hi everyone, good day. Welcome to our new lesson in this for midterm, and in this lesson we are going to answer the question, what is management? So when we say management, it is the process by which people in the business make use of human, non-human, and natural resources effectively to produce products and services that provide the basic needs and wants of the people. When we say management, it is the act of proper planning, handling, controlling, and directing all aspects of business operation. So, according to J.R. Terry, management is a distinct process consisting of planning, organizing, activating, and controlling to determine accomplish the objectives by the use of people and resources. So according also kay Henry Fayol, to manage is to forecast and plan, to organize, to command, and to coordinate as well as to control. Management is simply the process of decision making and control over the action of human beings to express purpose of attaining predetermined goals, according to Stanley Vance. So, management involves managerial functions that direct all activities related to the production of goods and services related to people's need. So, in, management is the activity of getting things done with the aid of people and other resources. So in this lesson, where after defining what is management, we should also get to know what are the functions of management. So as managers, entrepreneurs, they should also determine their objectives, plan for the business programs and activities. They should provide needed resources and engage in sales and marketing to ensure the pieces of the enterprise. So management involves five important functions in management. Okay, management. So these are the planning, the organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. So these functions of management are widely accepted in all over the world, no? Every establishments, businesses, naanan ni sila. They're being used. Okay? So now let's know what is planning. Okay? So when we say planning, it is simply preparing activities for tomorrow. No? Just like if you're be having a date with your partner, so magplan mo. What are you going to do? No? Just the same with business. So it involves devising and systematic process for attaining goals of an organization for the future. Okay, so entrepreneurs are challenged to recognize that there are planning process to follow in putting up the business. So it also involves the questions or the deciding in advance what to do, what to do, how to do, why to do, where to do, and who will be the responsible people in doing the planning. So that is planning. No? According to Cons and O'Donnell, planning bridges the gap from where you are to where you want to go. It makes it possible for things to occur which would not otherwise happen. Okay? Okay, next. So what is the importance of planning? So managers set objectives and plan strategies to meet the goals. No? Specific objectives are prepared, a program of activities, and the right people are appointed to make take charge of the available resources such as manpower, money, machinery, and other materials to achieve tasks to be accomplished. So, the importance of planning is to provides direction, reduces the risk of uncertainty, reduces overlapping and wasteful activities, as well as you're going to promote innovative ideas, facilitate decision making, and establish standards for controlling. So, when you plan for your business, you're going to maximize the resources available. What are available, you can use all of them if you just going to plan it properly. As well as you can save from buying costly materials. No? You can save more money when you plan perfectly. No? If proper lang ka magplan for your business. As well as you're going to prepare program for the activities in advance. So, features of planning. We have here, it focuses on achieving your goals. No? You're going to evaluate and set the objectives, especially in terms of your sale, cost, and profit. Okay? You're going to, planning also is a primary function of management. It is pervasive, continuous, futuristic, and involves decision making. Okay? So when we say planning process, here are the process if you want to plan it properly. First is you're going to set objectives, no? Objectives may be set for the entire organization and each department or unit within the organization. After you set objectives, develop premises. Okay? Planning is concerned with the future, which is uncertain. So, dili sure ang imong future. But when you plan, mo na siya purpose sa planning. No? Every planner is using conjecture about what might happen in the future. So, after developing premises, you're going to identify alternative courses of action. So, daghan kag options. According to the boys, collect and select. So, they are doing the identifying alternative courses of actions. No? Once objectives are set, assumptions are made. So, then the next step should be act upon them. So, daghan ka og mga actions nga imong pagabuhaton in case nga dili mo mahit ang imong target goal. So, you're going to evaluate alternative courses. So, the next step is to weigh the pros and cons of each alternative. So, kani siya, musaka kong sales, pero basin, maubos ang akong, nindot ang akong quality, pero basin mo mahal ang akong price. So, another one is, basin mag-maintain akong price, kanang, pero mo bati akong quality. So, you need to weigh the pros and cons of each alternative. No? After weighing them, no, you're going to select an alternative. So, this is the real point of decision making. So, that's why we've learned last lesson, no, nga, a entrepreneur or a businessman is a risk taker, no? They know, and also they should know also how to make decisions. Okay? The best plan has to be adopted and implemented na. Okay. So once the plan is implemented, okay, here's na implement the plan. So this is a concern of putting up the plan into actions. So katoy mong mga alternatives ito, sa toy mong napilian, you're going to make it do it into action na. After putting it into action, you need to follow up your action. Monitor the plans to ensure that the objectives are achieved. No? That's why we do have follow-up questions for our students, diba? Future teachers, we need to ask them if nakgets ba nila atong lesson. That is our follow-up, diba? We do follow-up questions so we can see if our students really get it and if our objectives are achieved. Okay. Aside from planning, we do have organizing. So when we say organizing, it is deciding on the necessary work to be accomplished, to divide the jobs and arrange a structure that will help establish relationship and allocate resources of the organization. So this is the division of work into functions and sub-functions. You are going to group your people, grouping of activities that are closely related in their nature, assigning of duties and responsibilities to the employees, and finally, delegation of authority, power to each employee and the group to discharge their duties according to the processes come under the function of management organizing. So when we say organizing, it is you choose people to work, remember to work, and remember to consider the following. No? When you choose who will work in this, who will do, or if you will choose people to work in this job, so you should choose the form of business organization, organize people in a formal way, and make the government and general public recognize your business organization. Okay? So what is the importance of organizing? It helps organization to reap the benefit of specialization. Now, it also provides optimum utilization of your resources and helps in effective administration. It also channels for expansion and growth. Okay, not only to you but also to your subordinates. Achieve coordination to all the departments, and you're going to create scope for the new change. Okay. So when you're going to organize your business, no, you need to follow the process. Division of work. No, you need first. In organizing, you need to include the identification and the division of work to determine or which shall be done in accordance with the plans that are determined previously. So, kung sa ito mga trabaho nga imo ipabuhat, imo siyang i-divide. Mao ni siya, diri ni siya, like si finance, like si kuan. Okay? And then, departmentation. Once the work is identified and divide, no, you need to group your people according to similar. Sabot pa sabot, if he is good in financing, adto siya sa finance. If baon kay siya or maayo kay siya mamaligya, how about in marketing? No? How about kadtong maayo kay siya muluto, adto jud dayon siya sa kusina. So you need to divide them. No, we do have also linking departments. When the process of departmentation is completed, linking of departments has to be done so that those departments operate in a coordinated manner, which gives a shape to overall organization structure. After linking, you need to assign duties. Okay? Defining authority and responsibilities to the employees on the basis of their skills and capabilities. No, you need to, which is consequence magnifies efficiency with regard to their work. So when you assign duty to that certain employee, make sure that his or her skills and capabilities is fit in that job. Okay? Aside from after from the assigning, you're going to define the hierarchy structure of your business. So the employee should also know from whom he has to take orders, and to whom he is accountable or responsible. So for example, if you will be in a hotel, you should know who is your boss, no? Your employee should know who is the boss, kay basin ang boss na ang iyang sugoon. Okay? After organizing, we do have staffing. So staffing is the simplest term in the management, is putting people to jobs. Okay? It defines as the function by which managers build an organization through the recruitment, selection, development of individual and capable employees. So what is the importance of staffing? So you're going to fill the organizational position. It is going to develop competencies to challenge. You're going to retain personal professionalism and optimum utilization of the human resources. So you're going to choose your people, who are the people you want to work with. Okay? So the staffing process, analyze manpower requirement. You're going to it is making of analysis of work and estimating the manpower requirement to accomplish the same. Okay? When you say recruitment, it is identifying and attracting capable applicants for employment. It ends with the submission of application by the aspirants. So first is you're going to analyze what work, and then you're going to recruit people, and then after that is you're going to selection. It is choosing the fit candidates from the application received in the process of recruitment. Okay? And then after selection, you're going to have placement. This may be a probation, and on successfully completion of the same, the candidate may be offered permanent employment. Okay? So training and development, it is concerned in imparting and developing specific skills for the particular purpose. And the last one is performance appraisal. It is a systematic evaluation of personnel by the supervisor or others to check the performance of the employees, to rank them, and give a eligibility promotions, no? So for example, when I was still working in Starbucks, naman jud akong other, aside from teaching experience, maura mazud pud to akong experience aside from internship, no? So staffing, let's check my process in staffing process. So analyzing manpower, the manager is checking if what kind of work we are looking for. But when you say Starbucks mo good, you will be cashier, you will be barista, so you make your own drink, and then you can clean, you can wash dishes, so overall na siya. So you're just going to hire someone who is capable. So usually ang ilaha is 4-year degree holder. So nakagraduate ng college. So when you say recruitment, so mga na sila hiring, we are hiring. So a few of my colleagues before are posting banners or information that some establishment in Starbucks are hiring because they have new establishment man good last time. So they create a establishment and a new establishment, and then nag-hire sila more people. Okay? Kay kuwangan ang store. So they're recruiting. So the manager is going to accept applicants from the So kinsay mo hatag og application form ana. And then selection. So when I was still in barista, I was one of the kanang given a chance to select a candidate. So we are reading your application. We will read or the selection panel, or people are going to select or choose from the kanang resume. No, first First, anang mo affect is, of course, since Starbucks is, you are going to become a frontliner. You're not going to stay in the back room, no? Uh, for example, no, sa hotel, na may mga work nga you cannot be seen by people. But in Starbucks, you're going to go outside. You need to meet people. You will going to talk to foreigners. You need to mingle with your kanang customers. So you need to have face. So wala po kumingog batig naong, ha? So you need to have to pass the quality nga naka face, and of course the background. And so my background nimo, well, even though you finish or you graduated IT or education or what course you do have, it doesn't matter, man, as long as you're 4 years graduate, no? And then we are going to check the background or what is your previous work or asa ka nag-intern, no? So magmatter po na siya, no? As well as, okay, so what to siya? And then placement. So you will have during selection the iPod, you will have also the interview. So in this moment, you are going to meet the kanang aspirant applicants, no, the applicant, and then you're going to ask them, and then during the interview you can see what kind of people they are. Pero 50% pa na, no, napa na sa peak of the iceberg na ilang attitude na, so di pa na totally, no. And then ako jung dili kalimtan nga kanunay isulti sa akong manager nako. I work for I know he has a skill, no, na siya skill, but he doesn't have an attitude. I work with attitude, not with skills. So when you say nga na gali, so you need to choose someone who is willing to work with you, or kanang sa pangalan na dili bitaw attitude problem, no. So kay ang skills matudluan ram na siya, you have training and development man, but in attitude di na dyan na ma-change mo dyan ay kanunay niya isulti, no. So mana siya in the selection process, you can see what kind of person you are dealing with, no. And if that person is hired na, we have the placement, the probations, no, the success of the applicant, so pwede na siya offered permanent employment. So in Starbucks, dili pa siya permanent automatically, so napa siya process magod. So I think it's depende po sa imong performance level, no, kung i-permanent ka sa imong employer, no. So ay sa imong manager, so nga na siya after placement mo. Kaning placement is you're going to sign a contract nga you wait for 3 months, I think that is the maximum na for your kanang regularization na sa imong kanang contract, or ikaw ma-regular na ka sa imong work sa Starbucks. So masign na ka contract na dito imong salary, your job description, and so during the training and development, so it is where you are going to train someone. So for me, during my when I joined Starbucks, I think I have manggod daddy. So daddy is your trainer, so depende mommy or daddy, no. So I have their daddy, which he is the one who trained me to become a good barista. So siya ang train ako how to make latte, how to make frappuccinos, how to warm food, how to do things right, how to make whipped cream, how to whip cream your frappuccino. So and i-train mo anak, you know, how to call out your drinks, o na siya. So during that time, so mga kintahay one day, mga kwan man na sila 9 hours ang duty. So you are going to have maybe maadto ka sa floor, or you will be working for 4 hours, and then you need to study for 5 hours. So during the training and development, you will sit down with your trainer and discuss everything under the sun. So everything under your job description. Okay? So tanan. So what is coffee? What are coffee made of? Saon ang milk, what are the allergens about the food? You need to be familiar. So that's during the training development. Okay? And then of course the performance appraisal. So kani siya is because ang manager na ang mo-check kani. So time to time you will be having a performance appraisal, especially when dili man usually sa ko kay dili kay ko mo mind kay mo work ra magud ko niya. So during that time then nagtan-aw ang manager nako what to do, what I'm doing, no. So I was awarded because of friendly award, no. I forgot what, be welcoming. So honestly awarded to be welcoming because no kanang akong kuan mo puti nga lito ang reason why saka akong promotion or akong rank kay sige lang ko I was always kanang praises by the people, so, no nga uy welcoming nako kay dili ko mag-greet sa gate ha, but as a door, but when the customers arrive I say hi everyone, hi, good morning. So nga na siya, no. And then also he or she or the manager will going to check also how you do things in your making coffee. So sometimes ilara nang mag-queue na sila drinks, or they're going to put drinks and they write nickname. So like hello. So when I call out the drink, the manager will going to get it. Oh my god, you don't know if you made it right. So that's why every step in Starbucks they're doing it right jud kay they don't know when they're going to have the evaluation. So after the evaluation, after checking everything na, then the manager will call you out and then sit down and then tell you, okay, you do great in here, but during the call out you didn't call the name, you forgot the add-ons. So when we say add-ons, namo guna step by step procedure in calling out the drinks in Starbucks. So nganaon nila pagsulti. Okay? So nganaon po nimo, but you're not going to shout man po your subordinates, no, kung kintay manager na kangana, no. Okay. So that's it, the staffing process. We do have after the staffing, the directing. So directing, it is the guiding or motivating and leading, and as well as overseeing people in the business to achieve the objectives by which the project has conceived. So it is nothing but guiding. Here it is not just giving instruction by the supervisor or to the subordinates, but it is also the process of supervising and guiding them rather, to and motivate them to achieve the organizational goals. So you are working as one. You're not just going to say, hey, you do this, you do that, you did that, you do this, gani mo na. No, you're not just going to give them the work, but also you need to supervise, you need to guide them. Uy, nganion na siya. Uy, wrong to imong gibuhat, nganion na siya. No? So you need to guide them. Okay? Okay. So you need to lead and guide the workers. You're not just going to give instructions, no? Supervise the products and goods and services. Okay. So when, according to Newman and Warren, activating deals with the staff of manager takes to get subordinates and others to carry out plans. So what is the importance of directing? Direction indicates an action to get the desired results in an organization. Okay? Okay, so aside from directing, we do have controlling. So controlling, it is the process that ensures whether the resources are obtained and used efficiently in achieving the organizational objectives. So it is assessing and verifying how well the plan is being accomplished while the activities are performed. So specifically, the entrepreneurs find out if the company is earning. No, counter check performance with the standard established by the managers. Check if the employees are doing if is having tardiness and absences. Okay, so controlling is determining what is being accomplished, that is evaluating performance and it, if necessary, applying corrective measures so that performance takes place according to plans, according to Terry and Franklin. Okay, so in controlling also, you are the entrepreneur sees to it that the expenses conforms within the operational budget. So nalapas na ba mo sa inyong budget? Naka-earn na ba ang company? Wala ba'y nagsigig absent? No, what are you going to do if na may sig absent, na sig ka late? So mana na siya controlling. Okay, so again, management is a process by which people in the business make use of human and non-human and natural resources effectively to produce products and services to provide the basic needs and wants of the people. Okay, don't forget that the management has 5 functions. They are the planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Okay, so that's all for today. And questions to answer the following questions and submit it in the Google Classroom. So here's the Google Classroom code. So 5 points for number 1, the same with number 2, 5 points, and 20 points for number 3, total of 30 points. Question for number 1, what is management? So you can research or you can have your own words na lang. And then why, number 2, why management is important factor in the entrepreneurial activity. And number 3, make a story or research a story of someone you know who started a small business and become successful. Okay, so you can do research kinsa imong gusto nga, or you need you research someone who inspires you to create business kay gamay ra na business before and now he is successful. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you everyone.